Welcome to Guns, Gear, and Guns with Gary Gunderson. I am Gary Gunderson. Well, I decided to take the plunge and purchase another B-grade rifle, this time a Gras Infantry Rifle to go along with my cavalry carbine, since it turned out pretty well. The rifles in B grade are listed as being in fair condition. Metal has some patina and or minor rust pitting. Most of the finish is worn on these rifles. Wood will have typical dings, dents, scratches, etc. Stocks may have significant wear and or cracks at the wrist, near the butt plate, etc. Most rifles do not have a clean rod. Bolts will be functional, but may have a weak striker spring or missing extractor spring. There are 1874 and 1866 to 74 Chassepot conversions in the batch, though the majority are the 1874 marked receivers. So let's take a closer look and see how I did. Taking a closer look, the rifle is in overall pretty good condition. I would say this is B grade. It has the cleaning rod. There's really not a lot of rust. One thing I did notice right away, the rear sight leaf is missing the slider, which is obviously an issue when trying to shoot. The numbers also don't match on this rifle. My cavalry carbine, everything matched, but this one, even on the bolt, they don't match, and that doesn't match the receiver nor the stock either. Another interesting aspect is this partially drilled out hole in the stock of the rifle. My guess is that they're actually trying to imitate a Mauser disassembly disc, because the Gras bolt, you do have to press down on the firing pin to disassemble it. I mean, that's just my guess, but it would make some sort of sense. Also, this rifle has a lot more writing in Ethiopian compared to the cavalry carbine, though both of them have this writing here, which actually stood for the king of Ethiopia. You can see how they both match there. The bolt does function and it has all its pieces. This is the extractor spring part that they say may not arrive with it. The board's actually not in bad shape. This Gras rifle does not have the M80 safety cutout, where they cut out part of the chamber here and on the bolt for ruptured cartridges. The one I received is an 1874 marked receiver made in Saint-Étienne. But overall, this is what I would kind of expect from a B grade. There's some issues, but there's nothing terrible. I mean, the main thing obviously is this rear sight here. However, another thing I did notice, and probably not a big deal, I haven't tried to loosen it up yet, but this sling swivel, oh, there it goes. Never mind. This was completely stuck earlier, but I guess messing with it started to make it loosen up. Like I've said on my other videos, purchasing surplus unseen from a lot is always a danger. You never really know what you're going to get, and it can be good, it can be bad. I seem to be actually doing pretty well on these, with only the 1888/90 being pretty much a disappointment. Everything else I think has been fairly graded as B, but that one was not. And this one I think is perfectly fair too. The rear sight missing is annoying, but other than that, you know, it's functional and it seems to work. Everything seems to be in pretty good condition. There's not even very much pitting or rust on this one. I'll have to take it apart. There's a slight crack here on the tang of the wood. It looks like some I've even shoved it back in there, but I don't want to mess with it too much. I mean, sure, there's dings, dents, and scratches, but what can you really expect? This is just an example of one, so if you try your luck, you may do better or worse than I did. So keep that in mind. I just wanted to show what it looked like, since I know that these have been on sale a lot and they have been pushing them lately with emails if you are on their emailing list. And, you know, I've seemed to be doing pretty well, at least as far as the Gras are concerned. Anyways, that's all I have for today. Please consider supporting me on Patreon, liking the video, sharing it with others, and commenting on how you did if you purchased a Gras or any of these other B grade rifles. Anyways, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.